Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field, searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food, from our soil.
Our soldiers needed more to free you.
Free us? Inokichi steals our crops, while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No, she's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight. Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision. If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Nothing there? You're dead!
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast!
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Bounty hunter! A ghost!
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
No more!
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. Make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or, if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei 6, her legend as the on-rail grows.
It's her.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
You're not of Clan Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
The lands around Yotei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, kasuragama, odachi, or dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Clan Psycho Banners.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Hey friend, share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell. Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth ranged, or melee focused. Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want. The score of Ghost of Yotei is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
で、こうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo. We want playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ生きてたか狼の姫一人残らず息の根止めたと思ったまた会えたな刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。アツだ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films. For Ghost of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate 2 other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
Ghost of Yotei is the highly anticipated sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, arriving on PlayStation 5 on October 2nd, 2025. Set 300 years after the original game, this new chapter introduces players to a fresh story, a new protagonist, and an entirely new landscape to explore. While initially a PlayStation 5 exclusive, it's likely to receive a PC release in the future, following the trend of Sony's major titles. The game follows Atsu, a young woman seeking revenge after a gang known as the Yotei 6 destroyed her family and left her for dead 16 years earlier. Each member of the gang, the snake, the oni, the kitsune, the spider, the dragon, and Lord Saito, becomes a target in Atsu's path for vengeance. Armed with the very katana that once pinned her to a burning ginkgo tree, Atsu is skilled in dual-wielding swords, a technique inspired by the legendary swordsman Miyamoto Musashi. While revenge drives the beginning of her journey, Atsu will encounter allies along the way, shaping a story of growth, discovery, and new purpose beyond vengeance. The game takes place on Mount Yotei in northern Japan, known in Atsu's time as Ezo. This volcanic, mountainous region offers a stunning backdrop for exploration and combat, with Sucker Punch taking inspiration from real-world locations like Shiratoko National Park. From jagged cliffs to rushing rivers and dense forests, the environment is designed to immerse players in both beauty and danger, capturing the romance of feudal Japan while introducing new gameplay mechanics unique to this setting. Built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5, Ghost of Yotei pushes the series' visuals even further. The game features massive sightlines, realistic wind effects on grass and vegetation, dynamic skies with twinkling stars and auroras, and detailed environmental animations that make the world feel alive. This foundation allows for more believable movement, new combat improvements, and additional weapons while maintaining the stealth and samurai action that made the original game so memorable. According to former Sony executive Shuhei Yoshida, the game feels even better than the original Ghost of Tsushima, and early impressions suggest Sucker Punch has successfully preserved the series' DNA while expanding its scope. With a compelling protagonist, breathtaking landscapes, and refined PS5 native mechanics, Ghost of Yotei promises to be an exciting evolution of the Ghost of Tsushima universe.